gonna do this. Okay. Excuse me. Tonight, I'll be reading the Stan J. Miller story and Horse Facts by Ben Goins. Yeah. Let me get another drink. As a child, I fondly remember those days by the beach in which I would ponder about my life as a horse. My body is strong, but my mind is hoarse. But that doesn't truly define me. Excuse me. What truly defines me not as a man, but as a horse, is the actions I have taken within these past 3 months. Before I had my crisis, my diet mainly consisted of hay and corn. However, now I eat grass. I now can say I weigh in at about 1,270.6924 pounds. Excuse me. And 67 ounces in comparison to my prior weight of 1,370. I feel not restrained by my body, but only by those surrounding me. I remember my father and how he would always be angry at me for coming home late after I would spend my afternoons in the stalls. When I would arrive home, he would come up to me and beat me with his whip, proclaiming "horse whore" in a loud Italian accent. Afterwards, I would drag my red back up to the pile upstairs, where my clothes and belongings are. I do often wonder if my father actually loved me, or if he just loved the idea of my horse-mindedness. My mother loved me for who I actually was, and she would grab her brush and brush me with her nice, horse-womanly hands. At night, I would have nightmares about her shoving her fingers in my mouth and me biting them. It made me feel as though I was no horse, no man, but a monster. I would later look back at these feelings as humorous because biting fingers is not bad, but nothing to really worry about. To this day, though, her screams haunt me, and I cannot stand the thought of the taste of those fingers. Excuse me. My final memory throughout my life is my transition to this horse-minded man. Throughout my life, I've always been fascinated by the inner workings of centaurs, but my father always hated the fact. He always hated horses ever since he was a child, but I am not him. I, my whole life, have strived to be the best being. However, I have been let down time and time again by my family. They think they are above me for being normal, humanly structured, but they have no rights. Excuse me. They only see the world through the eyes of somebody who needs not their eyes, but needs a brain for processing their actions and their environment around them. But not me, for I am their environment. I am Stan J. Miller. Excuse me. Now I am reading Horse Facts by Ben Goins. However, due to the rising sea levels, Madagascar is facing a decline in horse population due to the walruses. The correlation between walruses and horses is still not clear. However, experts suspect that walruses are using the horses as friends, and the horses just drown. People don't understand why the horses drown, but they hope it's nothing violent because horses are cool, according to Stan J. Miller of the Institute of Horse Insemination. We doubt this crisis in horse lives will change anytime soon, but here are some steps to ensure the safety of your horses. Make sure your horses wear horse boots. Researchers at MIT have found that horses don't drown in boots. As one scientist put it, they don't breathe with them boots on. However, please take the precautionary step of removing the horse hooves before putting the horse boots on. Excuse me. Make sure your horses aren't married and hasn't had any sexual encounters. The main margin of horses that walruses befriend tend to be mated or have at least had one sexual encounter within its life. And the final step. Make sure your horse listens to Nickelback. Nobody likes Nickelback. Now, I have been sent some images of the following. At the top, there's a picture of Stan J. Miller. At the bottom, this is a horse falling victim to a walrus. Thank you for your time.